Recording is on.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Hey, I think we lost it.
How the dog will make a sound is different from how a cat will make a sound. How the duck will make the sound. Are you together? So, so I can just this my own ways. I did this in my own ways. To list, I can just put it.
Excuse me, James. James.
Yes, can you hear me?
We can hear you
Hello.
now. Polymorphism.
Well, okay, not that one. Not that one. But okay, I hope we are together. So I mean, get it. So we said that everyone can define life in his own way based on his own experience. Animals make different sounds. Animal like dog will woof, the cat will meow, and the dog will quack, and the duck will quack. Sorry. So if if in my parent class I have the method sound, make sound. How the dog will make sound is different from how the cat will make sound and how the duck will make sound. And don't forget, we talked about this thing, inheritance. Yes, you're inheriting from the animal so that we are able to get the make sound attribute. And then I've said, here's my the thing. I just decided to put this object in a list so that I can automatically get the attributes like and the methods from the list. I hope you remember the for loops, how to iterate over and over and over again from a list. And that's why I decided to put in a list. So here what I mean is for every animal inside the animals list, what will I do? I need to print animal.introduce. And I want you to say introduce, you have just to put self.name. So if I'm introducing the dog, the name is hey, I am Buddy. Then later on I Woof. Then this is the last thing we are going to talk about this. Yeah, I've just decided to put a function to create a concert for to create a concert. Do you know concert? So like I'm using something people put together musics and they come to sing. Yeah, you know these things. So I can just create a method which will accept the animal list. And when it accepts the animal list, it will print this word animal concert starting. And later on, it will start calling every animal by its name and how it makes sound. You can see I just so wrote animal.name and later on every animal makes its own sound. Then call the concert. So what do? I just say animal concert, then inside it I give it a list called animals. And that's how we get this concert. Yes, guys, it has been long time, and I think we are through with OOP. And any other hobbies? So uh, we might do something. I don't know what it is, but later on, maybe next class, we can go through what I've remained with. So later on, guys, I think we just the next class we complete the object oriented. We were through, but the only thing we we remained with was just the advanced concepts of the OOP, like the decorators, getters, and the setters, and then do a project on the OOP. But we have been doing projects now. I don't think this anything is remained with. But what I would tell you guys, try practicing these things. Try practicing these things every now and then. Keep practicing them until you get you will not reach perfection, but you do your best. Anyway, guys, The reason as to why we decided to hold these meetings that we are heading to do machine learning, and without the OOP concept, then we are doing none. Are we together? We are doing null. So I want us to bring the machine learning concept in a geospatial way. So when we read to, we start with the data analysis with pandas, how to visualize with part2, data on NumPy, how, like, it will be an interesting thing, but let's first finish with the OP. That's I think a 30 minutes presentation, then introduce you to what is data analysis, things like that. Then the next session, we do the actual presentation. We do the actual coding. And I think on Wednesday, we have to think a day when we ever meet physically and talk about the progress and talk about coding, machine learning, geo AI. Yeah, there's a course I'm undertaking currently. Let me tell you, machine learning is not coding. It's about understanding the concept. So uh, don't say, "Oh, I know coding, I know how to write." But when your model fails, do you know what is the reason it have failed? You just say that I know to code. Do you know how it have failed? Do you know the thing like overfitting, underfitting? Yeah. Do you know what's an objective function? The prediction function. Yeah. Do you know what optimization is? Are we together? These are the foundation that you should understand. I know from the knowledge I've been gaining that course, I would like to share it with you. So, guys, knowing the question, knowing the question before we close this main seminar, I can see it's like we are in the men's conference here. I think the ladies don't want to code. Yeah, ladies don't want to code. Yeah, coding is for men. Knowing the question. Uliza swali yoyote, anything, even if it's not related to Python, but somehow it adapts to it. Uh, do you have questions? Yes. So, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Yes, yes, yes. Let me yes, you can talk. Joram, can you give sijui Brukia some rights?
Yeah, he can unmute himself.
Yes, you are capable of unmuting yourself.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
I am just a beginner,
Yes, yes.
and I've just been floating through the section.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, how can you help me to
Oh,
be a bit gooder than I am now?
oh, it's just simple. Being better than how you are. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think money is defined by the system. But now you can change the systems. Here's the thing. So when I was starting coding, I started coding when I was second year. But in fact, I would use my techno phone to code. Do you know Pydroid?
no,
Pydroid is a mobile phone application. I used to do Python with that thing. So you'd create bank accounts, like not creating but simulating how it works just using Pydroid. And here's the thing, like when you want to start running Python, in fact, we are not far away from the basics. This just the second level concepts about Python. So basically, you have to start from learning what's a data type. So we have string, we have int. Like your name is a string. It's a combination of characters. These integers. I think you have ever heard of integers. Like I can guide you. You just have to get started. There's nothing like okay, I start tomorrow. You just need to get started. You can decide. Oh, I start today. Then start coding. Start with the data types. Like don't ignore those small efforts and those small things that look like they don't worth it. They are very important because they help you to build up on this and gain an understanding of this other thing. So just start with the basic. Make sure you understand the day basics. You're able to code them. You're able to create functions. Are you together? And and know about data types. Later on, control statements. Like how can I give conditions if this happens? How can I avoid this and do this using just coding? I can just say I want to iterate a number of times, but I don't know how many times. But here I have a list. Like I have a, I'm given a CSV file. I need to read all the files. I want to filter the names that start with James and delete them from the CSV. Like this all is possible using Python. Like just appreciate the small beginnings because these small beginnings are very important for the future work and the growth. Then there's this other thing. Don't ever make a mistake of being stuck. Like you read Python for beginners like 10 times. Like make sure if I understand the concept, be quick to dive into the next concept because after the basic, the functions and the control statements, the other thing you need to learn is the object-oriented programming. So you can get some materials from. For me, the materials I get them from Telegram. Yeah, I use Telegram for education. There is a group called Python Data Science Books, Python Books. So if you just search and go there, you find resources. So for me, I prefer using books because I have control and it's a bit faster. I can understand in my own way. And if something is confusing, there is AI. I don't say that you use AI to write code, but you want to interpret a text that is written, like you want to understand, oh, this is what happens. Then you can try write it yourself. Yes. Is there any other thing? Have I answered your question?
Yeah. And
Yes.
which apps are you required to have in your laptop or the smartphone you are using so that you can do the Python?
So in the smartphone, you can use PyDroid. It's called PyDroid. PyDroid. Ah, called PyDroid. I've typed it there on the chat. So PyDroid is a software that you can use for writing basic programs. The reason why I've just referred you from the base because you will be able to use it using PyDroid. The other thing is the VS Code. Do you know VS Code?
No.
Oh, Visual Studio Code is a text editor, and a text editor is like a place where you write. You can also use Notepad or Notepad plus plus to write your codes. But now, when you want to run these things, you need to have installed the Python in your machine. So you need to have installed Python in your machine. You can just say Python 3, Python 2. It's just there from the website. It's free and open source. And for me, I can just say that even understanding how to install that, that's an achievement. How to install is an achievement. How to write, I remember writing my print hello world. I was so excited, like I was very excited just to write print hero out in like don't undermine these small beginnings. They build up to get to learn in future. And uh, we hope to retain you. We hope also you continue growing with us. Like when we are doing these sessions, you can we'll be sharing the links. And by the way, I'm sorry to have talked before asking you, where are you from?
Home count or what?
Yes, not the home country, and yeah, also anything, any information about like introduce yourself.
Oh, I am Bruno from Machakos.
Yes,
Machakos is the home count.
yes,
But for now, I am in Nyeri.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, Bomas.
Obamas.
Yeah,
So, so but you don't study at Dekut.
I'm in Dekut
Oh,
1.1.
oh, you're in 1.1.
Yeah,
Oh, which course?
judges.
Ah, Gigi. So you're in the same department.
Yes,
Oh, nice. So yes, yes, yes. So we can also just hold a meeting. You can schedule a meeting with me. Probably a Friday or a Thursday.
yes,
We come and talk about these things. And I can say, like, here comes the thing. If you just know these things when you're in your first year, then you are lucky. For me, I didn't have anyone to tell me about these ones, about these things. No one ever told me about Python. I was like, I just found my colleague doing it, and he told me, there's this thing called coding. This how we do it. And I was like, okay, curious. Oh, is something called that, and I be able to program a machine. Then okay, I start using that chance. So, and that's how I started coding. Yeah. In fact, for me, because I did. I didn't know more about this thing. I would make sure that I have downloaded something called is- what's the name of that software? You can say even PyCharm. I thought PyCharm is the only software could do Python. You can see how dumb I was. But later on, I came to realize there's Jupyter Notebook and there's VS Code. And I just needed to install Python in my machine. Just that thing. If you have, in fact, you don't even just to install even that VS Code. You can also use the Notepad plus plus to write. But if you have a phone, then this does like easier chance of kuamika. There's SpyDroid. And it's in Google Play Store that you can use it to program in Python. Yeah. I hope uko sawa. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Anyone else with the question?
and if I may ask,
Yes.
where specifically are you from? Where specifically can I get?
So on Thursdays, I'm in school. I'm always in school. Nakuwa shule weekdays zote nakuwa shule, so I can do Saturdays. Yes, you can get me, but if you have given me prior dates, prior time and dates, so that I can manage myself. And on Thursday and Friday I'm free. That's a promise. Yeah, Thursday and Friday I'm free. I don't have classes on those days unless I'm doing my project, but I can just find a time within those 2 days. So when do you agree for us to meet? Then are you in GDev group?
Yes,
Yes, you are. Do you, have you seen my contact or I'm chatting there?
the contact, no.
Oh, uh, this. Yeah, but the Joram, What's my name in the GDev group? So Joram?
Hey, can't tell. I've just saved you, James Moyo.
Yeah.
Can't tell.
Oh,
Let me confirm.
so just confirm, or I can just text. Yes, yes. I think now you can see. Remove this nonsense I put.
Molai.
That's a mere and AI, not Murai. I think now it's updated. Now it's James Smart. So I think that's easier to get.
Yes.
So you can just save it as it is. Yeah. And by the way, unajua sisi tunamaliza shule. So so make sure you meet me this semester. But this doesn't mean that the course will die. Yes, to teach I teach until mseme ijimuni hivyo sasa. Hapo umefika. Kofiti. Yes, anyone else? Or if you have a further question, you can ask.
In case you have not confirmed your attendance, please, I'm sharing the link. Do so.
And by the if I may ask Joram, uh, how many people have had registered?
A good number, around 24 people.
Yes. What's the outcome?
Outcome, let me confirm. Participant status.
30?
Participant status, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. Around 16, 17. Yeah. But uh, in ours, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around 12 active
Out.
hourly. Yeah.
So this is a call to you guys. Be consistent in this thing because it's very hard for me to go back to the concept that we had run earlier. Unless you ask for a makeup, and maybe not on weekends, maybe very early in the morning, you can just ask it at 4 a.m. Or for those who are just behind, can ask for a time, set the time, tell me so that I can prepare myself. Just look at my schedule and prepare myself about it. For those who are behind. So you guys will discuss so that no one is left behind. So that the next session. So I said that the next session will be OP, just small concept, and try discussing what is ML, how you think what is ML, what's its components, what is AI. You know the AI is the bigger umbrella, like those things. Like it will be a very mind blowing session.
All
So
right.
yeah, anyone else? And make sure, Jared, to share the recordings.
Oh, all right, all right. Let me stop recording right now. Stop
Ye-
recording.